Yeah, this actually doesn't need too much. There's a couple spots where the timing's off, but the mix overall sounds great, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right. Oh, okay. It looks like you used the preset. Shout out to the preset game. Yeah, Johnny Cassette, let me know what you think about the presets so far. So let's see. There were a couple spots where the timing was off. I want to fix those. Fix those first. No, the first spot was somewhere in here.
His name was Drax. I don't think I'm worried about wanting you back. I am so done messing with you. You smoked all my smoke, drank all my brew, broke down my truck, spent my last buck.
You say he loves the preset.
I'm so tired of you dragging my name through the mud. I'm going through hell, sitting in jail and can't make bail. Down on my luck, taking the fun.
Out the way, Lord.
Have I ever told you, yes, you suck?
All right, so this sounds pretty good. So let's just double check turn my mouse pad off. Let's double check, make sure these vocals are good. Again, they actually sound pretty good. So I'm gonna mute this beat. Let's see what these sound like.
I took all your things and put them in a suitcase.
These sound really good.
I never knew.
I gotta stop saying that when it's my own preset. All right, I'm gonna relax. Your voice, what I mean is your voice sounds really good. I don't wanna, I'm not gonna be that guy.
I took all your things and put them in a suitcase. I never knew I was dating a nutcase. I took all your things and put them in a suitcase. I never knew.
So I want to adjust the S's on this, because especially when we hear suitcase. There we go.
Suitcase.
Now that's oopcase. We want suitcase.
Suitcase. Suitcase. Suitcase. Suitcase. Suitcase.
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
I took all your things.
All right, so one of the things that comes with the engineering side is editing. So you want to remove a lot of this extra stuff so you can hear some clicks. You can hear the breaths. So you want to go down, you want to go through, if you're engineering yourself, and just kind of edit a lot of this out. Again, it'll give you a cleaner mix. So you can edit out some of the breaths in here, and then you can add, I didn't want to do that. You can add a little bit of a fade in. So that way the vocals don't just abruptly stop. Also with this section here, let's see. Oh, I've got this looping. Hold on. With this section here, I might do this a little bit differently. So since these are overlapping, there's a couple things you could do. You could have this fade out, this one fade in. So that way, when they're overlapping, they're not clashing too much, because you have this on this vocal track. It's going to make things a little bit more difficult to try and level this so that they're not talking over or singing over each other, essentially. So you might want to put this on a separate track, Johnny Cassette, but we can listen to what it sounds like now.
You dragging my name through the mud.
So it's a little bit better. Let's see.
You dragging my name through the mud. I'm going through hell.
That's not bad.
Sitting in jail and can't make bail.
Okay, let me double check these vocals again. I think there might be, let's see. What is this? Delete that. Go here.
Took all your things and put them in a suitcase. I never knew I was dating a nutcase.
These are good, man. I'm gonna leave them the way they are. These are dope. These vocals sound good. So instead of spending time working on the mix, this preset's great for you. I don't really feel like I need to make any adjustments. We'll just work on the leveling. But I want to go through and find those spots where the timing is off because I might need to slide some things over. So let's see. Wasn't here.
I never knew. I took all my sorrows and stuffed them in a sack. I don't think I'm worried about.
Also, this note might be out of key.
Stuffed them in a sack.
Yeah, I might record this. I might re-record this part.
Stuffed them in a sack. I don't think
it should be sack, sack, and not sack.
Stuffed them in a sack. I don't so done, I'm so hack. I am so done messing with you.
What's up,
you
Savage?
Smoked all my smoke, drank all my brew, broke down my truck, spent my last buck. And I'm so tired of you dragging my name through the mud.
Yeah, that's
I'm
a lot
going
cleaner.
through hell, sitting in jail and can't make bail. Down on my luck, faking the funk. Have I ever told you, P.S. you suck? You burned all my clothes, turned them to ashes.
Might be right here. Let's bring the beat back in.
P.S. you suck. You burned all my clothes.
Yep, that's exactly where it is. So we got to fix this. I know it's kind of hard to hear if it's out time, but usually with practice, you got to keep time in your head. Anyway.
P.S. you suck. You burned up.
So it should P.S. you suck when 1 and 2 and 3 and Let's see.
P.S. you suck. You burned.
No, we need to move it ahead some.
P.S. you suck. You burned all my clothes, turned them to.
Yep, so the close is good. We just need to slice this.
P.S. you suck. You burned all my clothes.
2. And so we'll slice this, slide this over a little bit.
Turn them. Clothes. Turn them.
Right. Turn down.
Clothes.
Right.
Turn.
There we go.
Clothes. Turn them to ashes. Smashed all my records.
I love that part. Records. Dope.
On my records, I had some classics. Stole my new bulldog. His name was Drax.
Dang, not Drax, man.
I don't think I'm worried about wanting you back. I am so done messing with you. You smoked all my smoke, drank all my brew, broke down my truck, spent my last buck. And I'm so tired of you dragging my name through the mud.
So we need to fade this out again. So we're going to fade this out. I think we had it right to about there. Remove some of that noise. Fade this in. Oh, why'd you do me like that? Hold on a second. Let's go back over here.
My name through the mud. I'm going through hell, sitting in jail and camp. My name through the mud.
We can bring this in a little bit.
My name through the mud. I'm going through hell, sitting in jail and can't make bail. Down on my luck, faking the funk. Have I ever told you, P.S. you suck?
These lyrics are amazing, man. I'm just sad about the dog. What's going on there? Anyway, all right. So these sound pretty good. I think they should be pretty good the way they are. The only thing that's thrown me off, Johnny, I know we talked about this the other day, is I'm just hearing some weird artifacts in your recording. So I don't know if the mix, I don't know if it's the mic that you're using on this or not, but
Took all your things and put them in a suitcase.
That's something I'll look into.
I never knew I was dating a nutcase.
All right, let's get this leveled. That's enough listening to these vocals. These vocals are dope though. We're going to get this leveled and then we should be able to get up out of here.
Took all your things and put them in a suitcase. I never knew I was dating a nutcase. Took all your things and put them in a suitcase.
So I'm taking out some of the bass on this beat, and then you had this 800 turned all the way down. I don't think that's the right frequency. I subtracted some EQ on this a little bit, but mainly in this 16K, 32K range. But we still want to keep some of that guitar in there because the guitar just sounds so nice. So you can keep a little bit in here, just some minor adjustments, and it'll make a big difference. And again, just to be super dramatic, I'll let y'all hear what it sounds like when I take away all of this, and then I'll add some back in so y'all can hear what it sounds like.
Took all your things and put them in a suitcase. I never knew I was dating a nutcase. Took all your things.
All right, and now we'll add some of this back in.
Took all your things and put them in a suitcase. I never knew I was dating a nutcase.
Oh, that's so good.
Things and put them in a suitcase.
All right, let's go through and level the whole thing.
I never knew I was dating a nutcase. I took all my sorrows and stuffed them in a sack.
This is so good, man.
I don't think I'm worried about wanting you back. I am so done messing with you. You smoked all my smoke, drank all my brew, broke down my truck, spent my last buck. And I'm so tired of you dragging my name through the mud.
This one these vocals sound different. Why is
I'm so tired of you dragging.
Yeah, right there. I don't know what it is.
Tired of you dragging. You dragging.
Something about that. I think it's just the way you're recording it. Let me listen to it without the effects on there. Let's see.
And I'm so tired.
Yeah. What are you, Johnny Cassette, you got to let me know what you're using to record, because you can even hear, and again, maybe this is me. Y'all might not be able to hear this. But you can even hear at the beginning, it's almost like there's some weird electronic matrix sounding noise at the beginning. Just listen to, see if y'all can hear this just in this one section before any of the vocals come in. Hold on. Y'all hear it? It almost sounds like a robot. Johnny Cassette, are you a robot? Do we even know if Johnny Cassette is real? Johnny Cassette might be AI for all we know. I don't know. Shout out to Johnny Cassette. I don't know, man. Shout out to Johnny Cassette. He said it's probably my puppy in the background. He said it's the Blue brand cheap mic for making music for sure. I need to get that mic you recommended the other day. Yeah, there's just something there. And again, I don't know. The average listener is probably not even going to hear it. So this is me. Y'all are seeing my process and just kind of how I think and what I listen for. Again, use that as y'all will. Overthink it, underthink it. Just something to look out for. Anyway, let's continue leveling this. What's up, Ray?
And I'm so tired of you dragging.
That's too loud.
Spent my last buck. And I'm so tired of you dragging my name through the mud. I'm going through hell, sitting in jail and can't make bail. Down on my luck, faking the funk.
Oh, no wonder it sounds like that. I turned the effects off. Good Lord.
Truck, spent my last buck. And I'm so tired of you dragging my name through the mud.
There we go.
I'm going through hell, sitting in jail and can't make bail. Down on my luck, faking the funk. Have I ever told you, P.S. you suck? You burned all my clothes, turned them to ashes.
Ooh.
Smashed all my records. I had some classics.
This is my favorite part of the song right here. I just love the swing that you put on these phrases here. Sounds so dope.
You burned all my clothes, turned them to ashes. Smashed all my records. I had some classics. Stole my new bulldog. His name was Drax.
Come on, Drax.
I don't think I'm worried about wanting you back. I am so done messing with you. You smoked all my smoke, drank all my brew, broke down my truck, spent my last buck. And I'm so tired of you dragging my name through the mud. I'm going through hell, sitting in jail and can't make bail. Down on my luck, faking the funk. Have I ever told you, P.S. you suck?
There it is, man. P.S. by our guy Johnny Cassette. We got to give him another round of applause. That was nice. And honestly, there could be some things you could do with background vocals, but I think I like the way this is. I like how you told the story. This is just a fun track to listen to. And I really like this one, man. Well done. Let's go ahead and save the presets on these, which actually, I'm going to let you handle that because I made a couple adjustments on these two. I think that preset I made you for stars is a good starting point for you, especially if you're going to continue to use the same recording environment and equipment. So we'll just go with the stars preset for now. I turned this up a little bit more. Let me make sure it's not clipping.
And I'm so tired of you dragging my name.
Yeah, so we need to dial these back a little bit more. So let's hold on. Let's see. Let's do 2 dB. So we're at 2. So we'll put these back down to 0. 2, 0. At 1. We'll put it at -1. And this is at 3. So we'll put it at -5.7. All right, that should be good.
Done messing with you. You smoked all my smoke, drank all my brew.
Yep, there it is. All right, Johnny Cassette in the building, y'all. Y'all give him a round of applause. We'll master this one real quick. We're going to call that done. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's a fun song, man. All right, so this is Universal. Let's see what this sounds like. Oh, yeah, I am sad, Dark Side.
I took all your things and put them in a suitcase.
Ooh.
I never knew I was dating a nutcase. I took all my sorrows and stuffed them in a sack.
Y'all know me, I like tape.
You smoked all my smoke, drank all my brew, broke down my truck.
And again, y'all could hear, I'm not going to get into the whole saturation conversation, but what tape does is it adds saturation to this mix overall. It gives it a little bit more of a warmth, and you can hear it. If you guys listen, if you're listening on headphones, especially, you can hear the difference between the way the vocals sound, the way the track sounds as a whole. But let's go. We'll loop this real quick. Here's a 45-second mark with Universal. and listen to it with universal intake.
Got my broom, broke down my truck, spent my last buck, and I'm so tired of you dragging my name through the mud. I'm going through hell, sitting in jail and can't make bail.
All right, and then we'll go back to 45 and we'll listen to tape.
Got my broom, broke down my truck, spent my last buck, and I'm so tired of you dragging my name through the mud. I'm going through hell, sitting in.
And then I'll switch back between the two.
In jail and can't make bail. Down on my luck, faking the funk. Have I ever told you, P.S. you suck? You burned all my clothes.
All right, there it is. Johnny Cassette, thank you, man. That's a great way to start the show.